Mary Kay eye crease brush, lightly tap Mary Kay Chromafusion eyeshadow and espresso onto the outer corners of your eyes, forming a V shape. Elevate your gaze by lining your upper lash lines with the Mary Kay waterproof liquid eyeliner pen, creating a stunning winged effect. For a radiant pop of color, use the Mary Kay cheek brush to apply Mary Kay Chromafusion blush and Shy Blush to your cheekbones, sweeping upward toward your hairline. Create a bold, classic red lip by applying Mary Kay Gel Semi-Matte Lipstick and Red Stiletto. Finish your look with your favorite Mary Kay mascara. We hope you love this seasonless, stunning look.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our event. It's the makeup look of the month. And if you watched that video and you thought at any point, like, wow, her makeup looks really beautiful, or wow, I would love to pull off a red lip, or anything like, wow, such great colors. You are at the right place because that is actually the makeup look that we are going to be teaching you how to do tonight. And isn't it exciting to do a little bit different makeup for the holiday season than throughout the rest of the year? You know, you want to look a little bit spicier during that time. And so we are happy that you are joining us tonight to learn about this. My name is Cassandra. I'm one of the directors that will be leading this event. And you can see the rest of us that are leading it have this background. And so we're going to be the facilitators. And what we need for you to do right now is to comment in the chat and tell us your name and if you are a consultant or a guest, because we have giveaways at the end of this event, and that is how you will get entered. And you don't want to miss that. And so we're going to get started here. And Christina is going to be our first speaker tonight. So come on and join me, Christina. You look so pretty in your sparkles. You're on mute.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us tonight. My name is Christina Collett, and I'm coming to you from Lidditz, Pennsylvania, the coolest small town in America. And thank you so much for joining us. Yes, our skincare is so important. You can do all the most beautiful makeup in the world, have the best makeup artist ever. But if your palette is a little dry, a little flaky, not in its best shape, it's just not going to look good. You're not going to feel your best if your skincare is not happening. So we have skincare for every single person, every age range. This is probably our best-selling set, our beautiful repair set. If you are 40 or more, you will love, love, love the benefits of our repair set. I'll just put it in front of my face so you can see it. 5 amazing pieces that literally turn back the clock. If you are under 40, you will love, love, love our miracle set that addresses the moderate signs of aging and just helps protect your skin. Your skin's still looking really good in your 20s and 30s, and we just want to help you keep it that way. So that's our miracle set. We have an amazing skincare set for your men in your life. And we have a young ladies line called our Mary Kay line that's just fresh and clean and simple. No active, harsh ingredients. Great for sensitive skin also. And then we have an acne line. If acne is something that creeps up and bugs you, we can help with that too. So check in with your consultant. Let us know how we can help get your skin in shape so all of your glamour looks look a perfect 10.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. So we are going to chat about foundation and primer. And I think Bridget's going to jump on here too. I don't know if we have a slide for it, but the first step, you guys, in your makeup is going to be foundation primer. Okay. This is critical. And once you start using it, you can never go back. So it really acts like a veil to your skin. It gives you a base of something to apply your foundation onto. It fills in all the tiny crevices, the tiny little pores. You could see the picture in the screen. It really does make a difference. So now that I use primer, I can never not use it because I feel like my foundation is just going like this into my face. So foundation primer, it also has SPF 15 in it, which is great. And what are we doing for foundation? You already have foundation on.
Yeah, I do. I did my makeup this morning. I totally forgot that I was going to do this here. But what I put on really quick today was my favorite foundation, which is CC cream. So your Mary Kay consultant can help you find your best type of foundation and your best match of foundation. We have a wardrobe of different types of foundations, and depending on what you're in the mood for or what you're doing that day, you might switch it up. But your Mary Kay consultant can help you figure out if you're a warm or a cool or a neutral. And we even have a great quiz. There's a finder quiz that you can scan this code. We have a new AI tool that you can use to find your foundation match. So we are going to help you. And there's a question there. If you're Team Luminous or Team Matte, you can put that in the chat. I like Luminous because as an over 50 person, I want to look glowing. My skin tends to be more dry. So you can kind of customize the finish of your foundation too with our TimeWise 3D foundation. So that's just creating a blank canvas for you to then put the color on. And we want to help reduce redness, help take away the uneven skin tone. It's just going to make your skin glow when you have the proper foundation on, no matter what kind it is. This one actually has SPF 15 in it too. So I'm getting a little sun protection, but the skincare benefits are blended into the foundation. So we love multitasking foundations. All right, so that's us taking care of the base, but then there's the extra areas that we need some help with. So Jen's going to tell us about that area right here.
Okay, for sure. So first things first, we have under eye correctors and concealers. Okay, so what is the difference? An under eye corrector is going to brighten darkness. It has a peach undertone that pulls out the blues and the purples that create the darkness. I have been using under eye corrector since this product came out. I must have it all the time. It literally will brighten up my eyes. And you can apply your under eye corrector with a beauty sponge. You can kind of blot it with your finger. You can use a brush like this, but I was just going to put some on because I haven't put any on in like a little bit. And I swear it just brightens up my face really, really well. Okay. So your under eye corrector is really just going to brighten the darkness. If you ever feel like you have puffiness, can you all see the difference? I feel like I could see it from here. It kind of lifts your eye. It gets rid of the puffiness a little bit and it brightens it. That's the main thing of under eye corrector, okay? In addition to that, we have concealer. So concealer can work a couple different ways. Concealer can obviously cover redness. It can cover blemishes. It can act as an eye primer, you guys. If you put the concealer on your lid, what it does is it gives your lid a base color. So when you put your colors on, they look very volumized, bright, pigmented, instead of, do you guys ever put eyeshadow on and you're like, I can't see it? You know, like you're rubbing like this and you're like, it's not going on. Or like you put purple eyeshadow on, but it looks pink on your eye. That's because you really need a base on your lid of concealer. So it acts like that. It covers redness and we have 9 different shades. So we literally have a concealer for everyone, which I love.
Yeah.
You can also add it onto your under eye corrector too. I don't know if you do that, Bridget, but you could also.
I do. So
Yeah.
on my hand, I have the 2 colors. I don't know if you can see the peachy pink one is our light peach under eye corrector. And then the other one next to it is the concealer. I use light too. But what I love to do is I actually mix the 2 together on the back of my hand. Sometimes I'll just do it on my fingers too. But it kind of gives you this great combo
I
of
love that.
a brightener and a corrector at the same time. And I'll tell you, this formula, this is new, is so pigmented. Like you need just a dot. You can see like this is more than I needed. But I usually just pat it in. Sometimes I'll use my brush too. And
Mhm.
like you said, it's a nice base. It's like creating a blank canvas for those eyelids. And I'll do this before I put my eye makeup on, and then I usually do a little bit after just to clean up underneath where any little particles have come down. But you can see a difference right there, right?
Yeah, I feel like both of us look brighter.
Yes, makes you
Yes.
more awake.
Yes.
It's like a little extra like sleep in a tube. All right, so we're getting that ready. We're moving on soon to this champagne shimmer look that we're going to do. But before we get there, we got to do the brows. Always do the brows before you do the eyes. So Cassandra's going to show us that.
We got to do the brows, got to do the brows. I'm pulling up the slide here right now. So this is the thing. Have you ever noticed sometimes? Sometimes I look back at pictures of myself before I did my brows, and I thought, oh, I don't need to do my brows. They're fine. And then when I started doing them, I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? Like I look back at pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally needed them to be filled in. But you don't know what you don't know, you know? So I'm just here to tell all of you, y'all need to do your brows, okay? And so Mary Kay makes it really easy. There's options that you have. So you can do a precision brow liner for more of a precise brow, or if you just want to do a volumizing brow tint like this, if your brows are pretty well shaped already and maybe they just need to be filled in a little bit, then the brow tint is a great option. And so I personally love using both of them. But oops. But yeah, so there you go. If you don't know how to do your brows or don't feel confident in that, talk to your consultant because she will teach you. That's what we're here for. But don't skip your brows. That's the basis of everything that you're gonna do after this.
All right, so now that we have our eyes ready, let me get back on the spotlight here. And I'm going to start with this look. This is called the Champagne Shimmer look. And at first, when I saw these colors, I was like, I don't know about that. But then I realized that it's recommended to do this with a red lip. So if you're doing something for the holidays and you want to go with that super glammed up lip, you kind of want to be a little more subtle with your eyes. And since this is a shimmery season where sparkle is lots of fun and appropriate, you can add a little extra shimmer. But depending on your eye shape, you may vary that, right? Where you put it. So for me, I'm going to start with crystalline. I'm using my all over eye brush because I can really kind of pack it on there. And I'm going to focus this mostly right there in the inner corner. Okay. That's where you really want to put that highlight color because it's going to brighten and open up your eyes, just sort of like that under eye corrector did. And usually at the end, I'll put a little bit more right in those inner corners, right there in that teardrop area. Now I'm going to use the same brush to go into the smoky quartz. This is also a sparkly color. So we're doing two sparkles together. And I'm going to show you it's not that much different. It's just a little bit more gray because it is a smokier, quartzy kind of color. And it's neutral. It's very light. It doesn't have a lot of color. This is not exactly a smoky eye, like dark look. It's more of a bright, sparkly look. Think of like the white lights on a Christmas tree. And once I have that on there, I am going to go in with another brush. I'm actually just going to go in with my big blending brush because I'm going to lightly dust espresso. So this is my third color, which would be called the accent color. And I am going to just pat that right here on the outside. And once I get it on to the brow bone right here, I'm going to just start blending this in across my crease area and above the crease. When you do the crease and you have that accent color, you don't necessarily want to just do it in the crease because when your eyes open, you won't be able to see it. So I usually place it a little bit above and then I just start working it in. This blending brush is big and fluffy and it helps to soften it. So this is how you add that color. Now, everybody's eye shape is a little different. So where you place that may depend on your own eye shape. My eyes are more closed set, right? They're a little bit closer in here. So I don't want to bring my dark color in here because that's going to make my eyes look even more close set. So I keep my color out here and I bring it up because I have a brow bone that comes out. You see on this side how this is like more white and it looks like it's coming at you. But if I take a matte color like espresso and I gently blend it, not too heavy, but along that brow bone, it's going to push it back. So that's it. That's that look. I mean, it's very easy and I think it looks very glamorous and sparkly, but it's not too heavy. So if you think a holiday glam look is just for people that want to have like really dark eyes and heavy makeup, think again because this champagne shimmer could be the perfect thing for you. And of course, you could make it look a little more glammed up with a darker liner, of course, with like a black liner, or you can go in with a smudge brush or a liner brush and kind of go in a little heavier here with your um, under eye area. And then that's going to really kind of smoke it up. Okay. You're kind of making it look a little more glamorous when you do that. But we're going to move on to this little extra sparkle. And I never said who was going to do this, did I? Well, let's see. It's like a scavenger hunt. Who can go find their shimmer sticks the
I can
fastest?
find mine.
Good, because I actually let my friend borrow them for her open house, and I didn't even have them with me at all in my house. But
Well,
we
I'll play
are
the
crazy about
video.
these. Yeah, play the video, and we'll go get them. All right, so we got shimmer eye sticks. Now, this is not technically part of the look. It's not necessity, but it's really pretty to add into any look or even just wear it by itself. So tell us about it, Jen.
So love these shimmer eye sticks. I've seen a lot of people use them by themselves, layer them together, or add them to a mineral eye color look, just like Bridget just did. So you could take any one of these like golds, the lighter colors, I don't know, like maybe even like one of these two. Um, use this as like a base, and then you can apply some of those like really pretty mineral eye colors that Bridget was doing. We also have something that will show you whatever eye shimmer stick you love. We could show you which mineral eye colors would look best with that color. So you can create like a very multi-dimensional look. But there are 5 shades, and I don't know them all by heart, but we have a very dramatic one, which is this guy. My girlfriends will know the name. Pink prisms. We have a bronze, a copper, and then a very light color that's like a old light beam we used to have. But these are so fun. Love them, especially for the holidays.
Yeah, put that slide up again, Cassandra. I want to see what the consultants are most excited about with these shimmer shadows. Which color do you think is going to be your best seller? The names are on there. Golden Sunrise is the lightest one. It's similar to Light Beam if you ever used that one before. Then we have the Pink Prisms, which is really pretty. Definitely has a little more pink in it than the Starlight, the Pink Starlight that we had before. Then you've got the deeper ones, the Radiant Bronze and the Midnight Galaxy, and then a brand new color, which is the Copper Nova. So put it in the chat. Tell me what your favorite color is because I love them all. I could see myself wearing all of these colors.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to go back to the eyeliner and finish our eyes with that. So Katie says she really wants to try the Midnight Galaxy. I do too. That's the one that's like definitely more rich and
Dramatic.
kind of sexy, but
Yeah.
it's worth a try for sure. And Pink Prism says Tammy and Kareen. Well, our eyeliner, you probably know about this because we love this product. It is waterproof. You can see in the video, it does not come off when you put water on it, but this eye makeup remover will take it right off. And we have sort of those 4 colors that we normally use is the brown, the blue, the steely, and the black. Depending on the look you want, you can play around with different colors. We always recommend just doing a really thin line right close to the lash line. And I'll do a little bit of that with my brown. If you want to put me on the spotlight, Cassandra. Let's see. I'll put myself there. Oh, there I am. Okay. So when I say thin line, I just mean like taking little tiny dashes across, like you're actually moving the lash hairs out of the way because you're just creating these little tiny dash, 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 dash lines. And that way, if your line is a little bit bumpy, it doesn't really show because you're not trying to just get like this one smooth line that's just perfect. Just do little dashes. Sometimes I'll even go a little bit underneath my lashes, right in here, and they call that a tight eyeliner. But you got to keep your eyes really still. See if I can do it without poking myself. Okay, but they are like buttery smooth, so they're just going to glide across your eye. They're not going to drag and like kind of buckle. Um, I don't usually put a lot underneath. You can see I prefer the shadow because I don't want my eyes to appear smaller. So I would advise usually keeping the bottom liner a little bit softer. But if you do put a little bit, just put a little here and then use your brush like this liner brush to just kind of blend it in and make it look a little bit lighter and smoother. You don't ever want to have anything that looks too harsh or like have a hard stop on any of your liners or your colors. You want it to look blended. So can you see the difference between the two eyes when you add the eyeliner? It's subtle, but it's pretty. This is our brown, but we have a new color that's a limited edition that came back. So Jen, did you want to show that one? Do you have the copper? Or
I do not
anybody
have the
else?
copper. Who has
Anybody
the
else?
copper? Anyone?
Yeah, copper is really pretty. It's perfect paired with the Copper Nova too. It's like their sister colors. Does anybody have it on tonight? Is anyone wearing it? I've been wearing it a lot, but I let my friend borrow it again, so that's why I don't I have been wearing this a lot. It's just a very lighter brown with that golden kind of color in it. So if you don't want to have like a dark eyeliner because you're like, oh, that looks too glamorous for me, the copper is going to be right up your alley. You're going to love how like kind of bright it is. And it's just like this little pop of shimmer. So it's perfect for that champagne kind of holiday look. All right, so we would normally be putting on some mascara now, and I think I have some mascara, and then we'll do our blush. So Jeannie, do you want to talk about the mascara? I think Jeannie's here.
Mm-hmm.
Is she here, Jeannie? Where'd you
She
go?
is. I don't see her face though. Oh,
Hey,
she's coming.
I'm coming. Look, hey guys, I'm just getting in my driveway, but I want to just like tell you how amazing our mascaras are. I can't show you a close up of mine, but I can tell you I put it on at 7:30 this morning, and it lasts all day. You see Bridget demonstrating now. We have our new mascara now comes in a waterproof, so that is amazing. And then our favorite, like our Fanorama. I have a lot of teens that will tell you that's their favorite because it's going to fan out your lashes. And then, of course, we still have our other favorites too. But look, Bridget's popping those eyes right now with it.
This is the Lash Love, which I really love because it separates and defines the lashes with these little tiny spiky bristles. So if you like the lashes to be defined and separated, this is a great option for you. If you want good volume and length, then go with the Ultimate. We have a variety of different mascaras, so you guys can put that in the chat too. Those of you that have tried several different kinds or just have a favorite, put that in the chat. We'd love to see which one is the favorite mascara. And you might want to talk to your beauty consultant about being in her mascara club. She may have some kind of a special deal for you because the mascaras do need to be replaced every 3 to 4 months. You need to toss out your old one and get a fresh one because it will cause irritation and bacteria to grow, and your mascara will get flaky and dry and irritate your eyes, and you'll be itching your eyes. It's probably not the mascara that's the problem. It's just that the mascara is old. So we want to make sure you get a fresh one. All right, now we can talk about our beautiful cheeks since we have our eyes done. So let's go over to Christina and do some blush. You're muted still.
And okay, yay! Oh my gosh, who has this gorgeous compact? I love how we can put all the looks in here. You can have your beauty consultant help you create a custom look just for you. This one actually holds two complete looks, and I've got a couple cheek colors in here. When it's more springtime, I like to keep it light pinks and peaches. And then as it gets to the holiday season, I love to do like a berry. This is our winter, or is it wineberry? Wineberry, I think it is. But just pop it along your cheekbone. Ooh, and I'm using, yep, our 3-in-1 brush, which is incredible. It helps us contour. You can do your blush color and then flip it over and do a highlighter right at the top. So love, love, love. And then you can blend it all back from the apples of your cheek. Cheek color just brightens our face, just polishes your look, and just makes you look alive and youthful and fun.
And the color that we have for this look is called Shy Blush, but you can talk to your beauty consultant about which color is best for you. And this compact also has the two colors that you may notice that look like brown and kind of a highlighter. So you can put it in like this too, where you have your eyes, your blush, your highlighter, and your contour all in one. So I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring here and show you where that goes. So I'm going to put that on my cheek brush, and I'm going to put a little contour up here on the top of my forehead just to kind of soften the edge here. Actually, I'll go all the way across. I have a tall forehead, so I need to kind of bring that down a little bit with some of that darker contour. Then I'm going to put it right underneath the cheekbone, a little line like kind of right underneath where that bone kind of curves under. And then just to soften my jawline, I'll put a little bit underneath the jaw and underneath my chin. It kind of hides a little bit of that um, double chin area. And then I usually, since I have a longer, pointier nose, I like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. It kind of takes away some of that pointiness. So think of contour as just softening all the angles of your face and bringing attention to the middle of your face where you want the attention to be, which is your eyes, right? We don't want the forehead to be like center stage, right? We don't want the nose to be like the first thing people see on you. If you have a pointy chin, you can just kind of put a little bit of that contour right there. Or, you want your jawline to show off a little bit more. Just kind of use your contour as a little helper for all of those things. And then your highlight, you can see where the highlight is already popping here. Your highlighter would go in the places where you want a little bit of that extra glow. So you could do the same thing on your cheek brush and just do just a little bit. Like, don't overdo it with your highlighter, because then you'll look like, somebody threw some glitter on your face, right? You just need it to be subtle, and that's where it's going to catch the light as you're looking left and right. But it's very beautiful. Everybody can benefit from just that little bit of highlight and a little bit of contour. And if you're a bronzer girl and you just want to do both at once because you're in a hurry, you can do this. You can just kind of mix them together in your palette, and you have the perfect bronzer together on your brush. You just kind of go all over your face and make yourself look like you were on a vacation. Okay. So that is why we love our palette. I actually have a different color palette, but this is what it normally looks like. And it holds your whole face in a case. All right. So we're going to wrap it up with some fun things to finish the kiss.
Okay. And I'm a big bronzer highlighter fan, like 10 out of 10. I love it. I got my highlighter everywhere.
Makes everybody look better.
Everyone looks good. Okay. So to finish off with some lips, you guys, I want to talk to you about getting a fun lip color for the holidays, right? I feel like everybody could use a new little lip color, whether it's like a red, a berry, a really nice neutral, but we have several different lipstick types. And so talk to your consultant about it. I know some people like a matte color that's going to kind of stay on a lot longer. Some people like more hydrating lipsticks, like our Supreme Hydrating, because your lips are dry and you don't want to add a matte on top of that. So talk to your consultant about which formula is best for you. But lip liners are a definite, okay? For a few different reasons. Number one, they line your lips, obviously. But number two, they will hold your lip color as well. So you could use a color that matches your lipstick. You could use a nude that just matches your lip. You could do whatever you please. So before we do lips, I just want to point out satin lips as like a key player in the winters. I never have chapped lips, but I do in the winter. So my lip scrub, you guys, I'm doing this 2 or 3 times a week to get rid of all the dead skin, and my lip balm I'm using every day. I'm more serious about this in the winter than I am in the summer. I always use, these are all of our lip liners. They're waterproof, they're smudge proof. They don't, what's that called when it gets around your lips? Bleeds. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm a big fan of like a mauve nude or a beige nude. Okay. That's just, it matches my lip color. So I'm going to do a holiday red, but I'm actually just going to use my regular boring beige, is this called beige nude now? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Lip liner, because it is going to hold my color. And I put my liner right on my lip line, and then I fill in my lips. You guys, that is the key ingredient for getting your lipstick to stay on. Okay. You just line your lips, fill your whole lip in. And I'm going to try Rockstar Red from our Supreme Hydrating. The reason I'm using that formula is because it hydrates my lips, and it's winter. If anyone has a pet and you had to walk your dog today and you live in the Northeast, it was torture, pure torture. So yes, you, Bridget. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
It's total torture. Okay. So which red lipstick do you love the most? So these are some of our cool reds and our warm reds. And we've done a lot of fun things about like cool and warm, but this can help you figure out what color you are. Do you go more on the blue red, or do you go more on the warm orange?
And I love this thing that I just saw, that people that are struggling to figure out, like, is this a cool red or a warm red? Think of a raspberry. Does it look more like a raspberry, or does it look more like a tomato? Because the raspberry has that red that's more of a berry purpley undertone, and the tomato has more of a reddish orangish look to it. So that's how you can tell. And some of them are called clear reds, and they can go for either a cool person or a warm person can wear them. They're the ones with the asterisks. So you might want to take a little picture of this, because this is a good little reference for you when you are trying to find your best holiday red lip. And everybody can look great in red. I think we have a fun little video that we could show too with all the different reds. Red stiletto, that's a fun one. Rockstar red, that's what you got on, Jen, right?
Yep.
Iconic red, that's a lip gloss. Red smolder. Scarlet red. And appleberry, that's what I'm wearing. Poppy cheese, definitely more orange in that one. Midnight red. And with the red lip liner. You can actually just wear a lip liner. Did you know that? Some people will just wear a red lip liner and that's it. And that's waterproof. So that's going to stay on all day. Can you see how this has a little more berry in it, right?
Right.
It's
And mine
but
has a
it's
little
not.
more like orange.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you can pick your red and have fun for the holidays, but you can see how this eye look isn't competing with the red. You don't want to have like bold eyes and bold lips. So it's a nice little balance there. All right, so wrap it up for us, Cassandra.
You guys are looking fabulous. I love
No, these look
it.
stunning.
Well, so to wrap this up, you want to look fresh all day. And one of the ways to do that is setting your look with powder. So this is translucent powder right here, and it's literally white, but it is translucent when you put it on. And if you are oily, if you have oily skin, or even if you're combination skin where maybe you're dry in some places but oily in others, this is really a must for you, especially for those oily places on your face. And like I said, it's going to keep your makeup lasting all day long. The other thing is makeup finishing spray. It's not on here right now, but I can tell you what, you will tell a difference every day that I use makeup finishing spray, and the days that I don't use makeup finishing spray, I can always tell. At the end of the day, I'm like, oh, what is wrong with my face? What happened? And so it just keeps everything lasting so much better. And but of course, at the end of the day, you gotta take it off. You cannot sleep in your makeup. And so Mary Kay's eye makeup remover, fun fact, is actually the #1 selling product that Mary Kay has. It's always in the top 10. It is the #1 eye makeup remover out there that you can find, and it's oil free. And it is the most gentle stuff ever on your eyes. You hold it there for just a couple seconds, it takes everything off. Plus, on top of that, in case you didn't know, you can get eye mites by not taking off your eye makeup, and that's gross. And so just make sure to take off your eye makeup so that you don't have to worry about any nasty eye mites, and so that you can also have healthy, luscious lashes because this conditions your lashes as well.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. We're just about ready to show our specials and then wrap it up with our prizes. And I think we have another slide. Do we have that about what's coming up next, our next event, or is that later? Yes, we hope that you will come back again next week because this is where you get to wear your pajamas. We are not going to be all glammed up. We are going to be cozy. We're going to be hanging out like by the fire. We're going to be singing Christmas songs. We're going to be naming that line from your favorite Christmas movie, and we're going to show you some of our favorite Christmas things. So we would love for you to come and unwrap the fun with us next Thursday night for Jingle and Jammies at 8 o'clock. All
Look
right.
at
Invite your
Jen, you're
friends.
so cute.
So
Yeah, she's
my
ready.
my
Yeah,
stepdaughter just threw this hat at me and goes, "Look at this."
yes. Everybody needs to come in something festive. If you don't have your jammies, then get a hat or earrings or something fun. All right. Well, Christina, tell us a little bit about some of the specials on the products that we got to try today, because just by being here, they get to take advantage of that.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You know how we go to a restaurant and the waiter brings over the specials for the evening because you showed up that evening? We have specials for you, our guests, with your consultant. So check in with her. But oh my gosh, there is a special deal on the color look. You can get 4 eye colors and get that half price with any purchase of $50 or more. So how exciting is that? It can even fit like one eye color and one cheek color too in that little palette. So if you're a simple girl, you can even like bring it down to one cheek color and one eye color and get sparkly for the holiday season. So it's normally $42 in value, but with a $50 purchase, it's yours for only $21, which is very exciting. Then you can choose your choice of eye products. Do you want one of those shimmer sticks to add a little color, a mascara, your brow liners in there, your concealer, a fun lipstick? And those products together, we call that our 5-minute face. So that is a nice collection to have. All fresh products, start fresh for the new year, and you have all of your bases covered. Fresh mascara, free of those nasty eye mites. And we know we need to replace our mascara every 3 months anyway. So check the dates. Think about the last time you bought yours. You might need a new one. And then we have the complete color look. It is normally a value of $272, but tonight you get it for $219. Oh my gosh. Everything, basically everything we tried, all customized for you, including your foundation set, all of it there. And your brushes. How are your brushes looking, ladies? Could you use the new brush set? We have an essential brush collection with 5 essential brushes, covers all of your bases, brand new and fresh. They will stay and last you a very long time. Just wash them out with a little dish soap once a week, once every 2 weeks. Once a week is better. And you get a special deal on our 5-piece brush set tonight as well. Normally $88, you get it for $69. We have the perfect palette. It looks like this on the front. So gorgeous. And it will hold 2 complete color looks, or you can get your 1 color look and the contour and the highlight that Bridget showed us. That is gorgeous. also on sale for only $69. And of course, the perfect add-in stocking stuffer. Get it for every lady with lashes in your life is our oil-free eye makeup remover. We sell one of these every 5 seconds across the globe. All the glamour magazines rave about our formula. It's the best, and you can't go wrong with that. And it's only $15 tonight with your purchase of $50 or more. So many specials. We want to save you money. We want to save you time. And thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
And I'll just mention too, this look, the champagne shimmer look that we did, that is actually one of our 50% off items on our December 50% off deals flyer. I know many of you advertise that with your customers. It looks like this. And if you look on the bottom, there's the look right there. So with a purchase of $50 or more, you can choose this whole look for half price, which is very generous. Merry Christmas to all of you, right? Because this is normally $86 for this with the compact, but the half price is only $48. I mean, that is such a steal. So if that's the 50% off deal you want to grab, then you can get that. And speaking of 50% off, what a perfect segue. I get to share with you the best deal of all. And we're really excited about this because this month, Mary Kay is changing it up. They are moving forward with some really cool opportunities for people that want to join the Mary Kay team. And it's always been 35, well, not always been, but it's been 35 for a while to join, and it's still 35. But they're making all those deals so much sweeter for you. So you got to talk to your beauty consultant about what these special deals are and what's happening with Mary Kay. You might be seeing some of the changes being advertised on Facebook, or maybe you watched a video about it. But I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, it was always a no-brainer for people to join, but now it's really a no-brainer because we've added a second tier in the discount structure. So you can actually get a 30% discount all the time, year round, with no minimum orders when someone is ordering from you on the website. So that means you get a 30% profit at any point. So it just makes it so much more flexible than ever before. You can always work up to the 50% discount, which we hope that you do because that's the best discount ever. But there's just a lot more flexibility with that. And you'll have a commissionable link that you can send to friends, family, advertise it on your Facebook and social media. And whenever anyone shops with you, the products are going to get shipped directly to your friend or your family member or your client without you even having to touch the product. So they've upped the ease of doing this as a business, getting a little extra money. The money's getting directly deposited into your bank, and it's just going to be so much fun. So talk to your beauty consultant about that. Everyone signs up for 35, as you can see. But if you choose to, you can get the Pro Kit, which is this beautiful black bag and all the great products that you see in front of you lined up. This is amazing because it's over $450 of retail sized product that you could use as demo. You could try it yourself. You could share it on social media, and it's only $90 if you choose to add that on. And for the consultants that are out there, hey, if you don't have that beautiful kit yet and you would like to refresh that kit or get a new kit, talk to your sales director because it's probably not too late for you to refresh that and get that kit again so you can be sharing more products with people. So tell us in the chat, which one are you? We want to know if this intrigues you enough just to say, absolutely, let me just do this. I want the discount. I want to be able to share a link and make some extra money. It sounds so easy. And it really is. A lot of people say it sounds too good to be true, but it's really not. Or are you a B and you just think, well, I'll just do it for my discount. I can save a lot of money for Christmas presents and just my products year round for me and my family. So put the B in the chat if that's you. And if you like paying full price, then put a C. Because that's really what it's about. If you just want to be a customer who pays the full price, put a C. I don't know why you want to pay full price, but hey, we love our customers too. We need our customers, but we think if you're a smart shopper, you'll go with the A or the B. So that's where we're going to finish it tonight, ladies. We're going to wrap it up with some prizes. Come on.
Yay! Okay, so I think for our guests, do we have any guests? I think Rhonda is our big winner tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's exciting. Okay, so Rhonda, you are our guest winner. Yay.
Yay.
And I feel like that means you should join us pretty soon here. I'm thinking,
Yeah, I
I'm
think she said
thinking.
that. She
Okay.
said, let me see. Rhonda, come on, we're putting you on the spot.
Come on, Rhonda. What's happening here?
She said, hoping to join soon and enjoy the 30%. Yes,
I
okay.
love it.
That's a good sign because Rhonda's our
Okay.
professional guest.
Okay. I love it. All right. Do you want me to try to screen share to do the wheel or
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
we'll just see what happens here real quick. Okay. Okay, let's do a little spin. See what happens. Okay. It looks like Betsy is our winner.
Yay, Betsy.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes. Is
All
Betsy
right.
on? I
She
think she.
is. I think she was earlier.
Okay.
Where'd Betsy go? Let's see. She had a red shirt. She looks so festive.
Yeah, she did. She might have had to pop off, but it's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being on. We're so grateful for you spending time with us during this busy holiday season. Come back next week for our Jingle and Jammies. Bye-bye.
Bye.